All right, welcome back to my channel. Good morning to you. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. I hope all is well with you. So, this moment we are going to go through an important update from the government official handle on X. United States of Biafra government on X made a report giving update of the Foreign Affairs Department, what they are doing and what they have achieved so far, based on the diplomatic engagement and diplomatic move. And of course, DPM Dr. Nkasa have made reaction to that, of course, reacting on this issue as well. In case you have forgotten, few days ago, I shared with us here on this platform the activities of the United States of Biafra government, Foreign Affairs Department, of course, what they have done and what they're doing in WTO, World Trade Organization, headed by Okonjo Iweala. And their presence was notified in that department. Before then, we saw what they did in France. They visited Amnesty International in France, and France government, of course, has been notified as well. The declaration document has been in more than 200 and something institutions. This was made public by DPM in one of her ex tweets, in one of her updates. She tweeted about it that more than 200 institutions, including government institutions, has been notified. USB government are doing what they can do to give the whole world, keep everybody updated, give them the information, let them know about United States of Biafra declared. Today, the current update is now United Nations. They went there, of course, submitting the same document, keeping people informed about Biafran declared. Many of you are aware that the International Committee are also known, they know what is going on, they are aware of what is going on in Nigeria, the Christian genocide. We don't talk about it often here because I don't think it's something that we can talk without giving you evidences of what is going on. If you follow us on X, you can testify that we are sharing some of those videos, videos that will touch heart, videos that will make you feel the pain of other people, what they are going through in the northern part of Nigeria. Yesterday, I shared a video of a woman murdered by Fulani terrorists, and the baby of maybe 2-3 years, a little boy, tapping her mother, trying to wake her up. The mother was lying lifelessly, with full of blood. Full of blood, the woman is there lying without any help, helpless child. And this thing is not something that happened in 90s or in 70s or in 30s. This is something that happened this month, July. So when you listen to people that are trying to tell you that Biafra cannot come, who don't talk about freedom, they are saying that because this is a gang of demons looking for whom to devour. Nigerian cannot sustain. Nobody will survive in that country if you continue this way, because you get the point that even you that think you have it all now will be affected. I'm saying this because a lot of Biafrans are yet to understand the danger ahead. Some are busy acquiring property outside Igbo land, in Yoruba land, in the northern part of Nigeria. Some are busy in name of real estate management and all that, constituting nuisance, pretending to do business, whereas their business is actually meant for terrorists to destroy in nearest future. Open your eyes and know what you support and what you back up. Know what you are supporting and what you are backing up, because you cannot just write it off. The day is coming, and Biafrans are working hard. USBs are working hard, doing the needful, making sure that they're going to prevent this excess killings, inhuman treatment, torture, and illegal detention going on, using Nigeria as a state, pretending that they're doing something, but they only show their time and their strength on an innocent, unarmed individual. They are not doing anything to stop the terrorism, and USB government capitalizing on this, raising an alarm, calling the International Committee to assist to know the reason why Biafra must be recognized and appreciated, because it's not easy to declare even your stand in the midst of terrorists. Today, the USB government are now they find their way to United Nations to keep them informed, to give them updates on what is going on, most especially in Nigeria, as you can see on your screen, because I'm trying to share this for you to know what USB government are doing. But I have to start from the office of DPM Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, who made this publication, of course, 9 hours ago as of time of recording the video. As you can see also on the screen, she said, press release July 30th, 2026. USB at UN, they are there live. The United States of Biafra, USB government, have officially submitted a comprehensive confidential deposition to the United Nations Special Rapporteur on torture and other cruel, inhuman, and degrading treatment and punishment of the citizens of United States of Biafra nation. The USB government will continue to protect its citizens and territory. Anything Nigeria is not welcomed in 40 states of the United States of Biafra. She made this publication, like I told you, 9 hours ago. Then, in the other hands, United States of Biafra government, decided to give updates on the journey so far. Their presence in United Nations, like I told you, is visible. Few days ago, they were there in WTO, which I told you, World Trade Organization, headed by Doctor, headed by Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. All right, because both of them bear Ngozi Orebeze and Okonjo. So using Doctor, you understand what I mean. So let's continue. Global press briefing. Subject: formal elevation of the joint diplomatic deposition to the United Nations Special Rapporteur on torture and other cruel, inhuman or degrading treatment or punishment confronting the global isolation, systemic identity, racial and psychological torture targeted at Biafran nationals globally. That is what Finland is doing. And this report, this awareness, will go a long way to remind the United Nations and nations of the world that may not understand what is going on in Finland, and of course, in Norway for Chu Ayaba, the Ambazonian leader. Geneva, this is Geneva, Vienna, Geneva/Vienna, EU mission headquarters. This is the address in Vienna, Austria. Okay. This is July 30th, 2026. The Unified Administrative Missions of the Sovereign United States of Biafra, restored, have officially submitted a comprehensive confidential deposition on urgent letter of allegation to the United Nations Special Rapporteur on torture and other cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment, which is where Finland is hiding behind this, constituting this, committing this crime and trying to profile PM for no reason because of selfish, their demonic economic gain from a country that are well known for integrating terrorists to their security outfits. This global filing marks a coordinated constitutional counter-offensive against the ongoing systemic destruction of the Biafran people's juridical personality across international boundaries. The deposition relies on active judicial filing and global proceedings to expose those who unaddressed identity violation across international borders, creating a circle of statelessness and administrative gridlock. Number one, the Commonwealth and South American finding. Incorporating specific findings from Australia, Section 5J3 of the Migration Act 1958, Ireland and Brazil, which rule that identity-based persecution cannot be resolved by forcing the victim into total domestic or international concealment. 2. Active European Court exhibits, incorporating pending emergency petitions and appeal supplements, which document how EU administrative bodies record the receipt of the sovereign Biafran instrument, but completely ignored or omit them in the final decision. 3. The transitional clampdown, exposing the ongoing extrajudicial tracking, legal harassment, and cross-border operations targeted at diaspora officials. The threshold of psychological and administrative torture. USB draws a direct legal line to the special rapporteur's landmarks jurisprudence on non-physical coercion, A/HRC/43/49. Extension invisibility. Forcing an individual to endure months or years of administrative processing while their ancestral certificates and sovereign declarations are systematically discarded or left unreasoned constitute several psychological abuse. This centers on what is going on between Biafrans and nations of the world. People who are not, Finland, for example, hardened on this issue as well. Detaining PM, not only PM, remember they detained even other Biafrans on the course of so-called investigating what I don't know, with the letter label PM that PM committed this and that. But let's see, by special grace of God, the appeal court case, let's see how the whole thing will turn out. And we're not hearing from Nigerian government what they're planning, what they're cooking with Finland. But that day, on 5th of August, hopefully everything will work in our favor. Number 2, the mental suffering criterion, stripping an individual of their natural nationality, ancestral status, and political conscience triggers documented long-term somatic neurological degeneration. Number 3, coercive command to abandon identity. USB condemns the practice where international immigration frameworks experts suggest or imply that Biafran nationals should discreetly conceal their identity, political consciousness, or hide their ancestral connection to avoid harms. Signed and sealed, Honorable Christopher Okenwa, head of Unit for Human Rights. Authorized Office of the Head of State Department, Deputy Prime Minister, Office of Head of State, Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabes. And the picture you are seeing here backed everything up. So this is what ULD government, decided to let their friend know about the activities so far. I'm going to end it here. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know your take on everything we discussed, what we are just presented to you now, and I would like to hear from you. Thank you so much for your time, and make sure you like the video. God bless you and take care. Good morning, everyone.